It is a college basketball game day live from Bluefield, Virginia, where the Rams host an AAC matchup against the Point Skyhawks traveling up from Georgia. Hello, everybody. Bailey Engel, we're glad to have you with us as the Rams look for their second win of the season. It's been tough going for Bluefield College. One win this year, that was in overtime against Milligan back on November 6th, and coming off of a couple of tough losses, close losses too, against Reinhardt as well as Bryant, most recently just 3 days ago in Bryan in Tennessee. The Rams lost that one 65-58. Corey Mullins heading up this squad in his sixth season as the head coach. The Tennessee native trying to get a win today in the first college doubleheader we have here at Bluefield College of the season. We got the women's game for you first and the men's game coming up right after this. Both Bluefield College basketball teams trying to get on the right foot. Bluefield College women at 1-6 and 1-2 in the AAC. Point at 3-2 and 1-2 in the AAC. While on the Rams men's side, 2-5 and 1-2 in the AAC. Point coming into this one on the men's side, 5-2 and 2-1. So here we are, ready to begin. Sierra Cook, Emily Hart, Haley Turman, as well as Crockett for the Rams. And the new player for the Bluefield College Rams, Kiana Campbell, also getting the start today. Rams in the white, Bluefield going up against Point in the navy blue with the Carolina blue trim and the Skyhawks logo on the pants with the Point letters in yellow on the front. In the middle, Kimberly Forbes and Campbell. Forbes swats it into the hands of her point guard. Autumn Monkhouse pulls it down, and we are underway here at the Dome Gymnasium in Bluefield, Virginia. Point headed by Tori Woolley, or Tori Woolley, that is, 7th season. Monkhouse back with it. Bounce down low to Forbes. Swing out into the right wing for Mobley. Shot clock down at 5. Has to get it off. Monkhouse loads up at 3. Nothing but net. Well, they took the entire shot clock to make that one work, and it ended up working. Here's Campbell. What can the Rams do offensively to answer to that big 3? Crockett, the junior from Whiteville, pumps it into the right wing. Here's Emily Hart, the senior from Independence, Virginia. 3. And it's an air ball. Bluefield College actually said it hit a piece of the rim. And the officials blew the whistle. I think we've already had something wrong with the clock. Trying to get the shot clock correct. It was an air ball, and then the shot clock reset to 20, which is the new rule this year. And now they say the shot clock is at 6 seconds. Here's Campbell. Sarah Cook to the glass. Missed it. Boy, must have been playing on playground double rims. That did not get the roll. 3-0 still in favor of Point University. Here's Mobley. Rams in the zone. Stolen by Campbell. Great job getting in the way of that pass. Finds Crockett. Drives in. Cook's open. Great ball movement for Bluefield. All starting out with a turnover. Point going left to right, looking for what could be their 4th win of the season. Rams want their 2nd. They're going to trip up from Georgia, right on the Georgia-Alabama border. McMillan lost the ball, picked it back up, 7 on the shot clock. By the way, 8:08 game clock. Lays it up, no good. Stick back, yes. Now the Rams commanding this offense, going right to left with a few fans making their way into the dome today. Emily Hart wide open, finishes the layup. That was a great feed from Crockett. Well, looks like the Rams are going for the low post option as Campbell nearly stole the ball away but couldn't keep her feet in bounds. Tiana Scott checks in for Emily Hart. The Rams going with a substitution, 7:32 left in the first quarter. Mobley. Monkhouse down to Forbes. Layup. Too hard. Followed her shot. Now she'll go to the line. So T. Johnson missed the layup too hard, then got fouled. And it goes on Sierra Cook. That's the first foul of the ball game on either team. 7:19 left to play. Hey, the first one. AAC matchup really early on in the season. Left-handed free throw, no good. And a rebound by Haley Turman from Bluefield College, Virginia. Or for Bluefield College. Rocket. Cook's wide open for three. Just misses. Good rebound by Campbell. Now she'll go to the line. That's a great effort there by Campbell. Transfer from Robert Morris, Illinois. And new BC Rams coming in, Morgan Wiley and Kendall Cloninger. So Coach Woolley hasn't really dipped into the bench. Corey Mullins has done it with 4 players. First of 2 free throws. Yes, on the first one. Makes it a 1-point game. Clock is halted at 6:59 left to play. Now a tie game, both true from the charity stripe. And a timeout. 6:59 left to play, first quarter. Welcome back, everybody. Bluefield College locked in a tie now, 6-6, with 6:54 left to go in the first quarter. Back with it is Mobley, swings it over to Monkhouse. Bluefield's defense has been swarming on their last few possessions as Mobley can't get the layup to fall. And a good rebound by Campbell. Across the timeline, Tiana Scott, the point guard, dribbles it out and recalibrates a new offense. 6:30 left to go. Rocket over to Wiley. Defense has also been strong for point as Campbell goes under the basket. Bounces over to Wiley. Baseline jumper right through the net. Great ball movement. Campbell is having herself one heck of a first quarter between the steals and the assists now and those 2 free throws she made. Top of the key for Monkhouse. Down to McMillan with a good lob down low. That's T. Johnson. Eyes back up at 8-8. 5:47 left to play, first quarter. Wiley on a pump fake. Cloninger bullets down low. Campbell came out of the pack, missed the layup though. That was a dangerous pass. Campbell nearly made it work. Right wing, front rim, no good. Right to left, go the Rams. All tied up at 8-8, 5 minutes left to go first quarter. Good pump fake, 14 on the shot clock. Scott for 3, air ball. And Point gets the ball back. All knotted up at 8-8, 4:50 left to go. Emily Hart and Cook both back in. Cook with the Game's lone foul for Bluefield College. Here's Mobley spotting up, gets a screen. Pass is tipped. Emily Hart nearly poked it loose. Floater gets the glass. Nicole Izagi. So Izagi gets her first points of the game and gives Point the lead at 10-8. Boninger for three. Somehow that went in. Always unorthodox, but sometimes it works. 11-8, Bluefield on top now. No good on the layup. And an offensive foul called on Point. That goes on Kimberly Forbes, team's second foul. And Woolley calls a timeout. So that will do it in this, or excuse me, with 4:13 left, a timeout. Bluefield College leading by 1. Full court press out of the break. Bluefield College up by 1 with a little over 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Big three from Kendall Cloninger gave the Rams the lead, their first of the ball game. Morgan Wiley drives in and hands off to Cook. Trying to find the open lane. Scott and one! Looked like a prayer of a layup, bounced around a few times, off of the glass and in. 13-10, Bluefield leads. So trying to finish off the old-fashioned three-point play. Scott eyes the tin. It's the free throw. 4-point lead for Bluefield College. So Point, who had the lead early on, Rams have rallied. Izagi from the free throw line, spots up and she walks. Looked like a decent feed to T. Johnson, but instead it is a walk, and Bluefield College capitalizes on the turnover, or we'll have to see if they do it here. So the right wing Hart finds Turman. I don't think Turman knew how wide open she was. She could have drove in. 15-footer off of the mark. Rams have been solid on defense, though. Izagi wide open. Can't bank it home. Rebound Scott. Rams with speed. Here's Sierra Cook. Left the ball off. Loose on the floor. And Point has it back. And they call a double dribble there. They called it on the receiver that passed, Jasmine Griggs. (14-10) the score. 3 minutes left to go, first quarter. Cook, nothing but net. Rams starting to heat up from three-point land, 7-point lead. And back on defense. The defense has been so strong, and that has led to good offense for Bluefield College. Mobley misses a three. Rebound for Johnson. And Crockett swats the ball out of the playing court. 17-10, 2:30 left to play. Anna McMillan at the logo with 2:25 left to play. Campbell with the steal. Fast break. 9-point lead for Bluefield College. Couple of steals for Campbell already. Almost another walk. Johnson, the job in the left block. And another timeout. Boy, we have had our fair share of timeouts in the first quarter. 19-12, Bluefield leads by 7. They've led by as much as 9. Long feed to Cook in the corner with 1:50 left to play in the first quarter. Curtis lost the ball. It's a tie-up. Possession arrow points back to Bluefield. So nearly a turnover. Rams get the ball back. 1:48 left to play first quarter. Rams have led by as much as 9. Hard bounce pass. Turman corralled it. Cook. That was a foul called on point. Crockett was open for 3, didn't get to take it because of the foul. And a walk on Curtis. Euro step, no good. Now the offensive rebound and a foul called on Curtis. A minute 26 left to play first quarter. Long first quarter here. Monkhouse ready to inbound. Bounces in. Turman put a hand in, and there's a foul. That's a close call right there. First free throw is good from Ayanna McMillan. Ending the scoring drought for point, 19-13. Clock is halted at 1:24. Remember, folks, this is the first game of our basketball doubleheader. We got the men's game for you right after this. McMillan hits both from the line. It was 19-10. Crockett finds Cloninger a bit too high for her to load up on a 3. With 1:10 left to play first quarter. Turman, Cloninger is wide open. Baseline jumper rattles around and goes through the nylon. 21-14. Macy Holloway. 55 seconds left. Lob down low. Rams defense swarming there. Baseline again. It counts for Ayanna McMillan. Now full court press off of the make. Here comes Campbell, over to Turman. Shot clock is still on. Cloninger thought about the 3. Nobody's inside except for Turman. Backs her way in. Layup is good. Great job by Haley Turman. 7-point lead for Bluefield. Shot clock is off. Monkhouse trying to wait it out. Now with 5 seconds. 3 on the way. Good. Holloway drills it right before the buzzer, and that is where we end the first quarter. It's a 4-point game. Bluefield College leading, though. Second quarter on the way. It's 23-19. Second quarter underway here at Bluefield College. Rams enjoying a 4-point lead. They've led by as much as 9. At one point it was 19-10. But Campbell, another steal to start off the second quarter. Can't finish the break. It's poked loose. And Bluefield College maintains possession. Nicole Mobley was the one who poked it loose after Campbell got another steal. Well, she had a standout first quarter for Bluefield College. Lots of athleticism there for Campbell. When you watch Bluefield College women's basketball, you can really argue that Campbell is maybe the best athlete on the team. Here's Emily Hart over to Sierra Cook. Pulls up. Long two, in and out. Rebound snared by Nicole Mobley. Stolen away by Hart. Nearly had it. Wrestling match on the floor. Jada Freeman threw it into the hands of Cook. Bluefield outnumbered. Campbell doesn't care. Followed her own shot. Swing out to Crockett. Crockett with a Euro step and one. What an athletic step that was from the Whitfield native. Now tries to complete the three-point play here with a free throw with 9:16 left to go in the half. Got it. So everybody on the line forgot that she made that basket, wasn't breaking for a rebound. 26-19. Well, the scoreboard reads 25-19. I go with that. I assume I'm wrong. And it is 26-19 with 9:01 left to play. Here's Kendall Cloninger checking in for Haley Turman. Jada Freeman to the line for two. Bluefield College with just one foul so far in this first 59 seconds of the second quarter. Free throw is good to make it a 6-point game. Freeman sinks both free throws. Off of the make, a full court press. Double team on Cook. And that's Campbell. Dribbled her way into a foul. And it's a foul called on Jada Freeman. The official just said, my fault. It appears that that was the second foul. But who knows? 8:50 left to play second quarter. Here's Sierra Cook. Passes out to Crockett. Cloninger with a pump fake. 14 on the shot clock. Emily Hart. Comes Crockett. Swings down to Emily Hart. Got the shot up. And it's rebounded by Jada Freeman. Made it tough for Emily Hart there. Emily Hart has tried her luck as a low post presence in this game. Has actually made a couple of shots, but just couldn't get the roll that time. 8:20 left to go, second quarter. Another lob to Johnson. Bullies on Cloninger. Rebounds her own shot. Misses the second one as well, and Cook pulls it down. Bluefield College going 3-on-1 now. Campbell to Cloninger. Great ball movement. Back up to a 7-point lead for Bluefield with 7:56 to play in the second quarter. Here comes a three. Oh, Macy Holloway nearly had another one and a foul called on point on the rebounding effort. Another foul on Jada Freeman. I believe that's her second. The guy that usually puts up the player foul is not here today. Out of the full court press again, here comes Scott. Across the timeline to Crockett with 7:38 left to go before the half. Bluefield College really playing comfortably right now, and I think that's because of the defense. They have really displayed a strength in that category of the game today, but Campbell had an open lane, couldn't finish the layup, and to add insult to injury, she's booked with a foul, the second on Bluefield in the second quarter. Substitute checking in, Nicole Mobley runs in for Kimberly Forbes. It was right into the corner. Quick three, too short. That was the right idea. She was wide open for three. Stolen. Scott has to get back on defense. Here comes Forbes. Misses the layup. Can't stick the putback. Rebound Bluefield. That was Mobley, excuse me. Either way, a miss. Cook on the baseline. Reverse layup. No good. Mobley hands it off back to Jasmine Griggs. Griggs with a bounce down low. Johnson lost the ball. Bluefield College has it back with 6:39 left to go. Here comes Cloninger sprinting out of the press, picks it up at the logo and gives it back to the point guard. Man-to-man defense is there for point. M7 set up a screen to get out of that at this point. Cook pulls up and make the 13-footer, so still a 7-point game. Lob down, kick out. Mobley, round the arc, Holloway for three, too hard. Rebounded by Cloninger. Not a lot of offense in these last 2 minutes. Cloninger. What will they count that as? That was a long shot. And unfortunately, we just have not put it on the scoreboard yet. There it is. It was a two. Had her foot on the line. Still counts for Cloninger. Just not the extra point. 5.5 minutes to play. Wide open three and buries it from Izagi. 30-24, 5:16 remaining. Taking their time on this possession now, leading by 6, 5 minutes to play in the second. Morgan Wiley with a pump fake. 10 on the shot clock. Dangerous pass, and it's stolen. Mobley running the point. Holloway, the three-point threat. Atuizagi dropped the ball. That went off of the side of the backboard. .430 left to go. Bluefield College leading by 6, nearly 8 there. Just missed off of the front rim. Izagi now looks for Woolley for a new offensive call. Almost a missed handoff, but Izagi pumps a three, misses. Mobley with a rebound. Stick back, nothing but net. Great job by Nicole Mobley there. Timeout called by Corey Mullins. And it's a 4-point game. Welcome back, everybody. Bluefield College leading in this one by 4. It's been a fun game so far. 3:55 left to play in the second quarter. Morgan Wiley, the West Virginia native, swings it out into the corner for Tiana Scott. Scott athletically bouncing her way in, draws a foul. She'll shoot 2. No, Scott goes to the line. She's 1 for 1 from the charity stripe today. Completed an and one earlier in the game. Chesapeake native sizes up the rim and shoots. Now perfect 2 for 2. 31-26, back to a 5-point game. Licks the wrist. 3 of 3 from the line. Scott. Now it's 32-26, 6-point lead for Bluefield College. A lob to Johnson and 1. Almost cracked the backboard. She threw that one off so hard. Have to count that. 32-28. Misses the free throw, and well, Bluefield College nearly walked that one off the rebound by Taylor Dunford, the freshman from Montcalm, West Virginia. Here's Wiley, a lob to Emily Hart, bounces to Scott. Ball movement has been impeccable for Bluefield College in this game. The chemistry is building. Rams need a win at 1-6, looking to go 500 in the AAC. Right now, 1-2. And around to Mobley. Monkhouse misses. All the Rams down low to get that rebound. There were 3 Bluefield College Rams and only 1 Skyhawk. 2:55 left to play. Top of the key. Cook unloads. Got the roll off the front of the rim and bounced its way in. 37-28, back up to a 9-point lead for BC. Holloway. Monkhouse feeds on the far corner. Another 3. No good. McMillan missed. Scott with a rebound. 2:20 left to play. Sierra Cook spins it at the top of the key. Left wing, Cook thought about it. Drives inside. Kick out. Hart with a baseline jumper. No good. And it's clapped into the hands of Nicole Mobley. Here comes the point guard going on all 4 Rams. Missed the layup, swatted out. Bluefield College ball. It was off of T. Johnson. Well, she was outnumbered. Probably should have waited for her offense to come help, but tried her luck at the fast break, and well, Bluefield College made it tough on her. 2:03 left to play. Still in the first half. 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. 37-28 the score. Rams taking their time moving the ball around the perimeter. Cloninger sets up a screen. Cook lost the ball. Reed corralled it. 7 on the shot clock. Cook, long three, swirls in and out, and a rebound snared by the Skyhawks. That's Jasmine Griggs running the point with 1.5 minutes to play before halftime. That point has tried to bully their way inside, and Bluefield College's defense, particularly Cloninger, has done a good job of making those layups less than routine. Campbell back into the game for BC. Minute 10 left to go. 10 on the shot clock. Cloninger's down low and hacked. Nicole Mobley with the obvious foul there. Cloninger goes to the line. Stops the clock at 1:03. Cloninger shoots and scores. Rams have done a solid job at the free throw line today. Now their 10-point lead, first double-digit lead of the game for Bluefield College. 11 points now, 39-28. Minute left to go. Drives in, no good. Now it goes to the line. 11-point lead, 52.6 seconds remaining. So Azagi to the line. First free throw is good. Makes it a 10-point game once more. Bluefield College with a solid second quarter. Zoggy, good from both. 39-30 the score. Shot clock still on. At a 15-second differential between the two, so point, in theory, Bluefield College makes it. They will get the ball back for a final possession. Crockett off a screen. Goes one-on-one inside. Wow, that was a great effort by Crockett. Did not look promising, but the athleticism transmitted for the junior. 41-30. 11-point lead. Shot clock is off with 18 seconds left to go. Azagi swings it back up to Mobley. Monkhouse almost playing in a four corners now with 7 seconds remaining. With 5 seconds, what a spin. Mobley can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Scott. Can't heave up the buzzer beater, and Bluefield College goes in at halftime, leading by 11, 41-30. Rams on top here at the Dome. Ready to start the third quarter here in Bluefield. Bluefield College up by 11 and trying to add to that. 41-30. Bailey Engel on the call for you here. Part of our doubleheader on the Rams Digital Sports Network as Crockett bounces out to Turman. Rams using up the shot clock. They have used the ball movement aspect of this game well, and they moved a little too much there. Sierra Cook with the walk. Bluefield College leads by 11. We're going to have the men's game for you right after this on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Get back on defense here. That defense has been so solid. Have to watch out for the player wide open. Rams adjust to it though. 9:20 left to go. Lob down to Johnson. Her shot can't go. Boy, that has been an unforgiving rim on the left side of the basketball court. Campbell with a couple of key steals in the first half. One arm pass to Crockett. Finds Emily Hart. 10 on the shot clock. Campbell thought about the three. Here's Cook. 5 on the shot clock. Campbell carries in, lost the ball. Crockett has to get up a shot, and she's fouled. Wow, that was a bad foul for Point, considering it was going to be a tough shot for Crockett. Got it off at the buzzer, hit the rim. Now goes to the line for 2. And add on to this 11-point lead with 8:48 left to play. Makes it a 12-point game. Let's say 8:48 left to play in the third quarter. No good. So a 12-point lead for BC. Monkhouse to take the ball across the floor. Lost the ball. Boy, that Rams defense has been so fierce. Campbell poked another ball loose. Crockett down the floor. Campbell with a wicked bow there, kept the ball and walked. 42-30, 8.5 minutes left to play in the third. Boy, men's basketball team coming in. They have 5 wins. Rams looking for their 3rd win on the men's side. Lob down to Johnson's out of the double team. Almost walked. Floater's no good. Turman picked away the miss from McMillan. Here comes Campbell. 3-on-2 go the Rams. Bounce over to Cook. Great ball movement again. Corey Mullins has to be excited about that. They have passed the ball well. Rams have been unselfish today, and sometimes they can be unselfish to a fault, but whoa, look at that 3. On a Monkhouse with a big-time 3 and a timeout called. 44-33. Bluefield leads by 11. Welcome back, everybody. The quick timeout. 7:52 left to play in this third quarter. Rams lead by 11. Sierra Cook trying to maneuver out of the way of the zone defense. Rams might try to overload and look for that open 3. Here it is here. Cook just got a piece of the rim. Campbell offensive rebound and hit the bottom of the backboard. 7:30 left to go. Put it back on the deck. Holloway, 3-point shooter. McMillan for 3. Swirls in and out. A rebound, a whistle blows. And Point will keep the ball. Griggs checking in. Cloninger back in for Bluefield as well as Haley Turman goes to the sideline. 7 minutes, 5 seconds left to go. It's Holloway. That was Monkhouse, another three for her. Making this game interesting again. 44-36, 8-point lead. Rams taking the ball into the front court. It's Campbell, who's been such a defensive stalwart for the Rams today. Cloninger loads up. Misses the three. And a good long-range rebound by Monkhouse. Has to watch out for Crockett behind her. Here's Griggs, bounces on the far side. Too hard on the three, rebounded by Hart. Bring it over to Cook, Cloninger in the wing. Emily Hart turns around and drills the 11-footer. 46-36, back up to a 10-point lead for Bluefield College. A good lob. Kick out. Another three from McMillan. She got it. Oh, Point has hit 3 threes in this third quarter. 5 minutes, 35 seconds to play. That is what has kept them in this game. Rams have really locked them down in the low post. Campbell pondered the three. Crockett will take it. Air ball. 7-point lead for Bluefield College. Right back in the game goes Jada Freeman. She had a couple of fouls there in the second quarter. Down the arc, lob down, pump fake, missed the shot, rebounded by Cook. So a close miss by Kimberly Forbes. Cloninger, double team, somebody has to be open. Here comes Scott. Crockett out of the zone, finds Scott, swarms in, no foul. Lots of physical play there, but Freeman came back with the ball. Griggs hands it off back to Monkhouse. 10-second shot clock. Griggs. It's the layup to fall for Point. Now it's a 5-point game. Cook. Over to Scott. Rams aren't really cutting in. Hart, a long two, trying to follow her shot. And Kendall Cloninger got the offensive rebound. So the shot clock goes back to 20, 3:45 to play third quarter. Not a lot of movement for BC right now. Cloninger cuts inside. Cook for three. No good. It's only a 2-possession game. Rams have led by double digits multiple times here in this third quarter, but now it's a 5-point game. Six on the shot clock. And a foul on Cloninger. Second one on Bluefield. That was not a shooting foul, but it's a little tough foul for Bluefield to commit with the shot clock running down. Point didn't have a great look at the basket. Good bounce. Campbell nearly poked the ball loose. It goes into the backcourt. Sierra Cook fights for it. Missed the layup. Zoggy steps into a triple. And it's good. It's a 2-point game. Timeout called by Corey Mullins. 46-44, 2:43 left to go. Threes are falling for Point here in the third quarter. Rams only up by 2. Point on a bit of a run here. 46-44 the score. The threes falling. 4 of them in the third quarter for Point. Down the arc. Rams offense has stagnated here in the last couple of minutes. Here's Scott. Emily Hart pulls up. Gets the roll. That's an important shot. Back to a 2-possession ball game. Izagi loads up. Can't get the roll. Nearly had it, though. 2 minutes, 8 seconds left to play third quarter. Campbell finds an open Cook. Buries the 3 ball. Back-to-back scoring possessions for Bluefield College. Point trying to keep their momentum going. Izagi for 3. This is off the back iron, follows her own shot. Now they reset with the shot clock going back to 20. Now it's at 14. 1:34 left to play in the period. Bullets down low. Johnson, elbows and all, can't get the layup to go. Rebounded by Emily Hart. Scott overheads back to Cook. 10 on the shot clock. Campbell misses. Rebounded there by Forbes. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Izagi swirls it in. Back down to a 4-point game. All kinds of threes for Point. They got hot in that third quarter, that's for sure. Scott unloads a 3, rattles it in. 7-point ball game. Suddenly, this has been a 3-point shootout. 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Jasmine Griggs dribbling it out. Griggs out to Monkhouse, hits the 3 as the buzzer goes. In the third quarter, we got ourselves a ball game on our way to the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter ready to go, 54-40. Corey Mullen says we have to win these next 10 minutes. He is absolutely right. 4-point lead for Bluefield College. That was a kick ball, not called. Here's Jasmine Griggs. Point got hot from beyond the arc. And a walk, that's a big one. Rams need to capitalize on these mistakes coming from Point. Campbell looks at her coach. Rams led by double digits multiple times in that third quarter. Point fought back. Emily Hart with 9 on the shot clock finds Campbell for 3 off the backboard. No foul, loose ball, still loose, and Crockett picked it back up. Now a whistle, they want a free shot clock or a reset shot clock. I think to our clock operator's credit, he might have had that one right. He won it at 3 seconds. When she got the ball, it was at 26. But I believe that was still for the, yeah, it was obviously still for Point. Put another second on the shot clock, 27 seconds on the shot clock, 9:03 left to go in the game. Here comes Campbell, what a move, out to Cook. That was beautiful inside out basketball. .38 left to play. No good. Rebounded by Campbell. Still a 4-point game. Bluefield College leading. .20 left to go in the game. Rams really slowing down the pace offensively at this point. Crockett, she walked. So another walk call. Picked away by Campbell. Here comes Crockett. Dribbles in, finds Turman. Can't bury the open 11-footer, loose on the ground now. 7:45 left to go. We have yet to see a basket in this fourth quarter. And a shot goes. 2-point game, 54-52. Cook finds Crockett. Over to Sierra Cook on a pump fake. And it goes. Another good basket made for Bluefield College, 56-52. Another walk. We have seen all kinds of walks so far in this fourth quarter. Under 7 minutes left to play. Onto the right wing, Crockett. Back of the deck. Cook for 3. Back iron. Still loose. Almost rebounded by Campbell. Gotta love the effort there. Keeps it a 4-point game, though, 56-52. And a timeout, a full one, called by Point. 6:23 left to go in the game. Bluefield College leading by 4. (56-52) Bluefield College up by 4 in this one with 6:19 left to play in the game. A lob down to T. Johnson, goes up, misses. Loose ball. Johnson got the ball back somehow. A fresh shot clock at 20. Remember, that's the new rule. It doesn't go all the way back up. 6:05 left to play in the game. Point down by 2 scores. Now down at 5 seconds. Lobster to Johnson. Volleyball in the air, and Point will have the ball with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. So this baseline inbounds pass, have to see what Tori Woolley has drawn up here. At the buzzer, hit the rim, and Point keeps the ball. Autumn Monkhouse with a 20-second shot clock. 5:48 to play. Here's Griggs. The free throw line, pumps it back out to Monkhouse with 6 seconds. Now at 5. Lost the ball, and it's stolen. What a defensive stance. They had a minute over there on the floor, and they couldn't get a shot off. Oh, Cloninger thought about the 3. Here's Cook. Over to Emily Hart out of a triple team. Backs her way out. Campbell. Out another tie-up. Possession arrow points for the Skyhawks. .5:10 left to go. It was 54-40 when this fourth quarter started. Each team has made 1 basket in 5 minutes. Especially after Point was really red hot in that third quarter. At the end of it, they were, at least, with the 3-pointers. Monkhouse being one of the players that really ignited that comeback. Down low to Griggs. Kick out is Zoggy. Too hard. Monkhouse with the offensive board. Fresh shot clock at 20. Here's a Zoggy on Hart. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Cloninger. Offensive woes continue. 4.5 minutes left to go. We have already gone over the halfway point in this fourth quarter with both teams only scoring 1 basket. Cloninger for the triple, no good. Rebounded by Griggs. Now the defense has really been the highlight for Bluefield College. As you say that is Zoggy, buries a 3, 1-point game. 1 point game with 4 minutes left to go. Now that point didn't go back to the press off of that make. Here's Cloninger, whips it down to Emily Hart. Passed it out to Crockett, 8 on the shot clock, floats, misses, loose ball. Still loose again, and it's picked up. Point has a chance to take the lead. Here's Azagi, another 3. Bit of a heat check, rebounded by Emily Hart. 56-55, Rams lead by just 1. Cloninger, it's the basketball down to Emily Hart. 10 on the shot clock. Campbell finds Cook, 5 on the shot clock. Rams need a shot, Crockett to do so. Yes, ma'am! 59-55. Well, they took up the whole shot clock to get that one down. 4-point lead for Bluefield. Johnson pulls up, draws a foul, she goes to the line. So big free throws here for Johnson, senior from Huntsville, Alabama. Left-handed shot, no good. So 59-55, the score stays. Now it's a 3-point game. .240 left to go. Rams trying to close out on what could be their second win of the season. 2 conference wins for Bluefield as well. Off of the free throw make, they go with a full court press. Campbell tripped up, no foul. Landed awkwardly on her knee. Limps it off. Campbell calling for a sub. Corey Mullins does not want to call a timeout, and now they will. Injury bringing Campbell off of the floor. Sierra Cook back into the ball game. So the Rams defending a 3-point lead with the platoon of Scott, Crockett, Cook, Turman, and Cloninger. Monkowska tie it with a 3. Izagi goes for the tie. Oh, knotted up at 59-59. Full court press. Bluefield can't get flustered with this. 2:05 left to play. Rams have led the entire game, except for the first few seconds of the first quarter. 1:55 left to go. Swing out to Cloninger. Turman for 3. Too short, follows her own shot. And a foul called on Point. That's a big one, but it's just the first foul of this fourth quarter on Point, so it will not be a shooting foul. Hart, her pass is swatted back in her face. 59-59, clock is down to 1:48. Rolling down, top of the key, Emily Hart. 10 on the shot clock, Rams taking their time. Man-to-man defense is there, 4 on the clock now. Cook under the basket, it's loose and stolen. Here comes Griggs to try to take the lead, slows it down. Back out to Monkhouse with 1:20 left to play. Monkhouse finds Asagi for the lead. No good. Emily Hart boxing out, but the rebound there from T. Johnson. Trouble in the corner, bounced it out to Griggs. 1 minute remaining in the game. Clock is down to 9. 5 seconds, now at 4. Johnson has to shoot it. Jump ball, and that's a big one. Bluefield College gets the ball back with 49.3 seconds remaining. Emily Hart swings it in to Crockett. Rams need a bucket. 45 seconds left to go, all tied up at 59-59. Crockett gives it over to Campbell. 17 on the shot clock. Rams are winding down this time. Now at 10 seconds, Crockett drives in, finds Cook, 2 on the way. Too short, rebounded by Forbes, and a timeout automatically called by Point. That will advance the ball up with 22.9 seconds remaining, all tied up 59-59. .9 seconds remaining in the game, all tied up. Point with the shot clock off, have the final possession of the ball game if they want it. Griggs dribbling out the clock, drives in on Campbell, and a foul. Bluefield has fouls to give. And another timeout called by Corey Mullins. We'll step aside. 10.6 seconds remaining in regulation. Rams want a steal and a bucket with 10.6 left to go. And the clock started before we needed it to. So 10 seconds left to go. The clock has ran down to 5.3, trying to get it at the right time. You know, this is just a product of being understaffed. It's at 10.1 now. 59-59. Inbounded into Griggs. Now at 8. 7 seconds. Izagi pressured. Still 3 seconds. Lobs it in. Goes out of bounds. And Bluefield College has the ball back. Timeout called, and that will advance the ball up to Bluefield College's bench. So now what will the Rams draw up to get this final shot off? 1.4 seconds remaining. Rams looking for that final shot. And this is a rule in women's basketball, at least in the college arena, where when you call a timeout, you advance the ball up to your side of the floor. That's what the Rams will do here. 59-59, 1.4. We have to see who Bluefield College brings out for this final shot to try to get their second win of the season. And remember, the last time they won a game, it was in overtime. So Bluefield College really no stranger to close games. They got that win on the road in Johnson City. The Rams men's team waiting by, ready to start in game 2 of this basketball doubleheader. But if a shot does not go, we're going to have some free basketball, 5 minutes worth. Griggs, Forbes, Monkhouse, Izagi, and T. Johnson all on the floor for point. We'll have to see who the Rams bring out. I remember a few years ago when the Rams came off of a big buzzer beater from Danae Cox. They had to play exactly like this. Could it go to Emily Hart for the game-winning 3? Rocket to inbound. Rocket to inbound. It's defeated in. It's intercepted. No shot at the buzzer, and we are headed to overtime. 59-59. What a storm back for the Point University Skyhawks. And we are going to an overtime basketball game here at Bluefield College. Ready to start overtime, locked up at 59-59. What a storm back for Point. And it's such a low-scoring fourth quarter. It was 54-50 to start out the fourth. And Bluefield College only scored 5 points. Campbell in the middle. And the tip goes the way of Point. They have not led since the first quarter. Lost the ball at the free throw line. Jump ball, advantage Bluefield College. That's the defensive stance they wanted. Now the Rams defense has played well. The three-pointers have almost single-handedly brought point back into this game. Here's Campbell. Campbell thought about the three on a head fake. Spins it over to Crockett. Turman, baseline three. Too short. Rebounded by Johnson for point. Now a step back for Johnson. Over to Azagi. Really leading the charge back with all of her threes. The forward. Cross-court lob. 10 on the shot clock. Monkhouse. Entry lob to Johnson. Out of a double team. 5 of the shot clock. Monkhouse steps into a triple. Off the mark. Offensive rebound. And one. That's a huge basket for Griggs and point. Misses the free throw, rebound Turman. So it's a 2-point advantage for point, 3:58 left to go in the overtime. And a men's game for you after this. Here's Sierra Cook. Up top. Emily Hart tries to tie the game, can't get it off the glass, stick back, yes. Huge basket for Bluefield. Every basket's a huge basket at this point. Johnson off the baseline, no good. Rams could take the lead here. Here's Sierra Cook. Emily Hart at the top. Bounces inside, left wing, carries. What a pass, Crockett. Can't finish. .248 left to go, still tied up in the overtime. Bounces out. Here's Johnson on the deck. Forbes wide open, misses the long two. Now with 2:23 left to go in the OT. Still tied. Both teams have just made one basket in over 2.5 minutes. Long three, off the backboard. And the shot clock resets. 2 minutes left to go. 1:55 left to go. Five in the shot clock. Rams need a shot. Cook has to shoot it. Crockett didn't get the shot off. They had no idea. Great job by Point's defense. Minute 43 left to go. Both teams not really playing cognizant of that shot clock. 61-61. Izagi can't take the lead. Loose ball corralled by Emily Hart. Minute 25 left to go in the OT. Knotted up, 61-61. Back around for Wiley. 10 seconds, Emily Hart can't take the lead. Oh, that's a tough bounce for Bluefield. Rebound by Forbes. 1 minute left to go in the OT, still tied up, 61-61. Rams' lone win of this season was in overtime. Down to Johnson, splits the double team and one. Wow. So Johnson split the double team, got hacked. Now 49.5 seconds left. This is a huge free throw. Alabama native looks at the rim. They're trying to take a three-point lead. She does. 64-61. Rams need a three. A little under 50 seconds remaining in the overtime, with the Rams trailing. Campbell into the right wing. Morgan Wiley into the ball game. Finds Campbell. Here's Sierra Cook running out of time in the shot clock. 10 seconds now. Campbell bounces to Wiley. 7 seconds. Campbell again penetrates in. Someone needs to shoot it. Emily Hart whips it over to Cloninger. Another shot clock violation. Now the shot clock is off, and Bluefield College is almost forced to foul here with 17.9 seconds remaining. Timeout called by Woolley. What a comeback for Point. They're a couple of free throws away from icing this one at Bluefield College. (64-61). Point back on the floor. They took a timeout, advanced the ball up. That's very smart, considering they won't have to dribble it all the way across midcourt. Shot clock is off. They lead by 3. Rams back-to-back shot clock violations. Rams need a steal with 17.9 seconds remain. Get into Holloway, immediately fouled. 16.4 remaining. So for Bluefield College, that's just their 4th foul. They'll need to foul again to send someone to the line. Love a steal, though, down by 3. So they give the exact same pass to Holloway. She'll go back to the line here. 15.1 seconds remaining. So Macy Holloway, sophomore from Bowden, Georgia. Really, one of these could ice the ball game. That's just tough because Bluefield College just went ice cold offensively. Led by 4 going into the 4th quarter and just did not score baskets. That one's missed. Rams need her to miss another to tie the game. Missed them both. Rebounded. Whistle blows. What's the call? And a timeout, so Bluefield College advances the ball up to their own bench again. They'll have a chance to draw up something to try to tie the game. Emily Hart to inbound the ball, 64-61, 13.4 left to go in this overtime. Rams are down by 3. They need a 3. Campbell pulls up, swings it over to Cloninger to tie the game. Air ball. Still loose. Monkhouse has it, no foul, and a jump ball. Possession point. That has ran the clock all the way down to 0.8 seconds. Monkhouse throws it in, and that is the ball game. Point with a big comeback victory and a heartbreaker for Bluefield College as they fall to 1-7 and 1-3 in the conference. Point coming off with a big win on the road to improve to 4-2 and 2-2 in the AAC. Stick around. We're going to have game 2 of this doubleheader. The men's teams ready to square off here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Just about 20 minutes.